Hi, welcome to the Pursuit of Truth. Just a quick one. I just saw the news about Archie. It was very distressing to see. I feel sick. I don't even know this boy, but I feel sick in my stomach just to hear this. I assume it's his sister explaining how when his medication was removed, his stats remained fine for 2 hours. And then when they removed the ventilation, he turned blue and suffocated and died. I didn't think it would. I would have thought they would give him morphine just to stop that, or the heart would just stop rather than allowing him to suffocate, which seems, like she said, very barbaric. To actually have to watch your loved one unable to breathe. I mean, if I was them, and I know this may seem controversial, I would have videoed that, them doing what they did to show the world, because sometimes people don't really understand until they see things. If they saw, what she described, even though her words, I can feel they made me feel sick. And I think this will be a change. I'm sure the mother will, there will be a law based on this, and things will change from now on. But I think if you could see those moments, and I'd also like to have known, is that normal process? When they gave them this letter of a document of how it was going to happen, did they explain to them that when his medication was off, he would be okay for 2 hours, his stats would be fine? That seems to suggest that maybe it was just the oxygen that was the problem. That maybe they could have, these drugs that they give them, what effect does that have on the brain? They keep them in a coma. Could they try and wake him up out of the coma, keep him on the ventilator? Maybe he would have been a disabled boy rather than maybe brain dead, as they couldn't do the brainstem test, which I didn't realise that it was based on probability that it was dead. The brainstem test was never actually done. Which seems wrong to me. That I don't understand why this has been so rushed and so handled badly, inhumanely, I would say. And also the going blue, is that, were they told that they would have to witness when the ventilator was taken off, that their son would go blue? I assume that was the lips and the face, where he's struggling to be able to breathe himself. Was that because he was actually alive and dying, or was that because he was brain dead, and that would happen to every brain dead person who's taken off a ventilator? Because I've never heard that before. I think the sister, if it's the sister who gave that speech, has helped a lot of people, because hearing those graphic details shows you how barbaric, how, it reminds me of the fact of when 100 years ago they used to drill in your head if you had a headache. This is what this equates to in 100 years' time. I don't think they'll be doing this. Either they'll give them morphine or something so they don't have to witness this, that the death is more palliative. That's why they wanted to put them in hospice. If hospice would have treated them differently, why couldn't they bring the team in so they could have done it the way that? Because I don't think this is normal for them to turn blue in front of you. That seems, I can't believe that's how cancer patients and all these other brain dead patients die normally. If they couldn't take him to palliative care because it's too dangerous a journey, the palliative team could have come here with their equipment and their medicines and gave him morphine so he died peacefully, rather than what seems like, if he was alive, a horrible death. If part of him was alive. I mean, I know the scientists or the doctors say he wasn't, but I've never heard that. I hope that the news will get someone on and explain that, or the family or another family member who's maybe not so connected can come on and explain whether that is normal or whether that means that he was alive, because I've never ever heard that description before, and it seems so wrong to have to watch your loved one, a 12-year-old boy, die of starvation of oxygen in front of your very face. Anyway, that's all. Take care, take it easy, God bless and peace.